Do you know why you feel stuck trying to make it happen as a photographer or trying to grow? Because becoming a photographer is not just about learning how to take better photos. This would be the least of your problems right now. You have to have a clear understanding of who your potential client is, because otherwise you're not going to be able to shape your portfolio, your website, your social media. There are so many things you need to learn. Communication skills are very important as well when you are a photographer, and also how to monetize your photography skills online. And this is huge, and many people are ignoring this. This is how I managed to move all the way from London to Bali and be a remote photographer now. So if you're into these topics, make sure to subscribe to my channel, because I share weekly videos to help you make a living with your camera. So this being said, after 15 years doing photography and 11 years in London, starting from zero, I couldn't even speak a word of English, I managed to become a full-time freelance photographer and creative director. And when I made it happen, I made the move to Bali because I learned how to monetize my photography skills online as well. It goes without saying how many mistakes I did in the process and how hard it was, because it took me years, okay? It wasn't easy, obviously. But thanks to that, I'm able to share with you a lot of knowledge, but I cannot share everything in one video. So today I'm gonna focus on 5 main tips that are going to help you a lot, and even more if you are a beginner. What you share is what you get. What's the type of work you enjoy the most and you want to get more of? When I started in photography, all I was doing was surf photography. So I made sure my website reflected that, just surf action shots. Then with the years, this shifted. And it's totally okay, because we are creatives. We may like one niche, and after a year, we don't like it anymore and we jump into another one. And that's totally fine. I'm gonna explain this even further a bit later. So when I moved to London, I developed an insane love for creative portrait photography. So what I did is create my portfolio again and change that. I'm not gonna have creative portrait photography mixed with surf photography. I wanted to get more creative portrait photography work. And I was still shooting fashion photography, lifestyle photography, product photography, but I made sure my website was focused on creative portrait photography, because that's the client I wanted to get. Always curate your portfolio based on your current needs as a photographer, because that way the right client's gonna come to you and you're gonna shoot more of that. How can you become the go-to photographer within your niche? The best way to stand out in a specific niche is by niching down even more. Mainly, I'm a portrait photographer and I was living in London. There are thousands of portrait photographers that they are very good, and there is a lot of competition there, okay? But my work is very characteristic for the strong use of light and shadows and RGB lights, which makes my portrait photography very creative. And I love shooting with music artists. So I became the go-to portrait photographer for artists who wanted creative pre-shots. Other portrait photographers in London may be great and they have an amazing technique, and maybe they have an amazing style as well, but the headshots are more boring. So artists prefer to come to me because they know I'm gonna be super creative, and that's what they want because they're artists and creatives as well. Till the point that now I live in Bali and I keep receiving emails of artists that are waiting for me to come back to London to shoot with them. And I did this summer, last August. I came back to London to see my friends and I have a few shootings there. And this is the dream, because obviously it makes me proud of my work and I'm able to be remote as a photographer. And because of social media, people know where I'm traveling to. So this is where you want to be with your niche as well. With any niche, you can do this. How you can differentiate yourself within your niche to be the go-to photographer in your area. I do have a private community where I share exclusive videos and exclusive resources with the amazing supporters of my channel. And I did share time ago a micro workbook for you to download for free, that it's going to help you understand how you can differentiate yourself from other photographers. So if you're a supporter, go check it out because it's totally for free. And if you are not a supporter and you don't want to sign up in the private community, that's totally fine. You can still get it for a very small donation. I'm gonna put the link to the private community below if you want to check it out, but it's going to help you a lot. Don't get distracted trying to grow in social media. It's useless if you are a beginner. Focus on constantly improving your portfolio and the quality of what you post to attract clients. I've been there myself many years ago, getting way too distracted, sharing my work because I wanted to get validation. I wanted likes, I wanted followers because it's a boost, right? You have doubts about your work and you want others to like it. to search for validation, which is actually not even real. Because let me tell you that you are at the mercy of an algorithm. So it doesn't matter how amazing the photo is, it may not get likes. And then imposter syndrome kicks in, you're gonna be distracted and very unmotivated. So forget about social media. Social media is very useful, but what you got to do with social media is posting incredible work. So instead getting distracted, trying to copy others to go viral, focus on the quality of your work. Make sure your social media reflects the quality of your portfolio and behind the scenes here and there, because this is the way clients are going to trust you. Don't focus on likes or followers because it's totally useless, I promise you this. All you need is a good presence. Have it very beautifully made and serve behind the scenes so you can reach potential clients. But don't get distracted on going viral because you're gonna waste hours and hours per day for nothing. And even more if you have a full-time job and you are trying to switch careers because you don't have the time for that crap, okay? Just focus on your portfolio and getting better and many other topics that don't involve going viral because this is totally useless. Invest all the time you can learning new skills. Be productive even in your lazy days. I love this tip because when it comes to learning, I'm a geek. I love learning new things, and this is something I do every single day. There is so much to learn in this industry, and always more and more because things keep changing. It's about getting better with your photos, about getting to know your gear, how to organize your business as a freelancer, marketing, video. This is huge right now for photographers as well, sorry to tell you, but you must learn video nowadays because it's going to help you a lot. And the more you learn, the more you're going to stand out above others. So this is very important. And which are the platforms that I personally use every single day to learn? The first one you should be using is my channel. Obviously, because I share weekly videos about these topics. The second one would be YouTube in general. I spend an insane amount of hours per day on YouTube because it really keeps me creative. I feel inspired by other creators, and YouTube is free and it's an infinite outlet of knowledge. The next one would be obviously doing courses. I bought courses time ago and I'm always feeding my knowledge with courses from other creators. And the next one would be a platform I always talk about on my channel because I've been using it for years, which is Skillshare. They're sponsoring today's video, and I love Skillshare because it's the largest online learning community for creatives where you can learn everything you want about the film industry, the photography industry, about marketing, freelancing. You have so many classes there, and you're going to love it because it's a learn by doing approach to teaching, and you're gonna be able to do projects and share it with the community for others to interact. So this is very nice as well, and they have learning paths. There are sequences of courses that you can take in order to go from beginner to pro. Now I'm finishing another learning path about Notion, which is one of the platforms I've been using for years to organize my business and my life in general, and it's very good as well. And today, Skillshare is offering to the first 500 people that click the link below a full month free trial. During that month, you're going to be able to do any course you want and any learning path you want, totally for free. So please make sure to check it out and grab the free trial below. Network with other creatives in your same path. Get together with people alike because this will not just inspire you, it will bring you new opportunities. I don't know about you, please comment below because we are a community here supporting each other. But being a creative is quite lonely. I find myself many times going to take photos alone and recording YouTube videos alone. And that's totally fine because I love solo traveling. I have so much fun by myself and with my creative skills. But at the same time, sometimes you miss going out with people to take photos, doing the same things as you. And this does a lot because you're gonna feel more motivated, you're gonna feel inspired, you're gonna learn from others, and you're gonna teach others, which is actually a boost as well. And you are not going to feel so alone if you are a beginner and you are struggling, because you're gonna be sharing that with someone else. And I know how it is to be alone on this path because I've been there in London, I cried a lot, I felt very lonely, nobody believed in me, so I know how this is. So this is going to help you a lot in all the fields I just told you. And also, I want to remind you that other photographers are not competitors. They are your best friends. They should be a source of inspiration for your work. Not copying, ever, but you can feel inspired. I love getting together with other photographers or creatives. There is no such a thing as competition in photography. There is a space for everyone here. You have a different style to mine. You have different personality. Probably you are shooting within other niches. We are all different. So the client, in the end of the day, is gonna choose the one he wants or she wants. We are not competitors, so stop comparing yourself to others, focus on your work, and take the work of others to inspire you, because this is something beautiful. This being said, check out my private community below if you want to support my channel and you want to learn more with me. Grab your free trial of Skillshare, and if you want to learn all my editing secrets to make your photos look professional, even if you are a beginner, check out this video I'm gonna put here, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Big love from Bali.